This is the GoPro Hero 11. It's GoPro's current action camera, and it is one of the best ones on the market. And this is my review on it, as in a month from now probably GoPro will release the Hero 12, and we don't know if it's going to be a huge upgrade or just a small upgrade like the Hero 11. So the Hero 11, ever since the Hero 9, comes with its own hard case. This is the Costco bundle, and this is a box that comes in. But the Costco bundle comes obviously with a camera, a micro SD card, 2 extra batteries, and this little stand that just pops out like this, and it's a mini tripod. In mine, I also 3D printed this little tray for it. Here it is. It holds the batteries here, holds the screws here, and then the camera just gets placed in like this, and is protected easily like this, and it's easy to organize it. So moving on to the camera, it's got this nice front display here, but unlike the DJI Osmo Action, it's not touch, and only the back display is touch, but it's definitely a lot bigger than what I used to have. I used to have a Hero 8 Black, but that camera got broken because I took it to the beach, and I tried getting it replaced by GoPro, and so far the new camera hasn't come yet, so I'll make a review on that camera when it comes. So actually turning on the camera, just popping the battery here. These are their new Enduro batteries. They're supposed to be able to work in colder temperatures, but other than that I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same. But just pop it in there, and turning it on. It loads up for a second, and then here's its menu. It's got horizon lock on linear mode, and it's a pretty cool feature. It works pretty well too, so if I hit record, then it will just stay locked no matter how I move it, and it's pretty cool. It can even do linear lock on 4K 60. I'm not sure if it can do it on 5.3K, and it looks like it can do it. It says horizon leveling, but not horizon lock. This camera does 5.3K 60, then 4K 120 frames per second, which is a lot better than it's been before. It used to be just 4K 60, and it does 2.7K and 1080p at 240 frames per second. So this camera also has a bunch of different lenses, so besides horizon leveling, there's obviously linear, then wide, super view, and then hyper view. So it says it's only available for 5.3K 30 and 4K 60 video. So we have to change that to make it work, but it gives you this really nice wide view. And I haven't seen this on other action cameras, but from reviews I watched, the DJI is slightly wider. This also has been upgraded to Hypersmooth 5.0. I think it just added the horizon lock on linear mode. Other than that, though, it seems pretty much the same. I got this about 3 weeks ago, and it works really well. I haven't had any overheating issues, and I've heard that's a huge problem with this camera. But so far I've had no issues with that, and I did scuff it up though here. See, it's kind of torn up on the sides here. But it's been durable and works well, and the video on it looks really good. It also has these finger mounts here. These have been added since the GoPro Hero 8, so they're nothing new, but they're pretty strong, and they make it so you don't need a frame on it. It also has their new GP2 chip, which they added on the GoPro Hero 10, because on the GoPro Hero 9 it was really slow, and the touchscreen was very jumpy because of that, because it needed the new chipset, and it had the GP1 set, which was originally on the GoPro Hero 6. So compared to the cameras I've had before, like the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, the 5 Black, and the 8 Black, this is definitely a huge upgrade for me, and it definitely works a lot better than most of my cameras, and it has the removable lens, which is nice because they got rid of that on the GoPro Hero 8 for some reason. And I've never had any issues with it. It does get a little bit warm, but not warm enough to overheat, like a lot of people have said. This is also not the only action camera out there. There's also stuff like Insta360 and DJI. DJI's cameras are supposed to be really good. They shoot only up to 4K, but 5.3K I don't think really is that needed unless you need it for really fine detail, which I don't think most people are going to need. The Insta360, they have a lot of 360 cameras. They have the Insta Go 3, and they also have the, I forgot what it's called, but it's this Lego looking camera. But from other comparisons I've seen with this camera versus DJI and stuff, this camera works really well, and it has a good resolution, has a high frame per second, and it's a tough camera too from my own experience, and it's been a really good camera so far. And right now, if you don't want to wait for the GoPro Hero 12, Costco has a deal for $329.99. That's what this GoPro is, and comes with the 2 batteries and this little tripod thing. Most places are going to have it on a sale. I think Best Buy has it for sale too without the extra batteries, but there is also the risk of overheating, and it also doesn't have a very long battery life. It's only like 65 minutes, I think, and that's if the conditions are right. So if you want to wait for the GoPro Hero 12 to get maybe some slight improvements over that, then it's probably better to wait for that. But if you just need an action camera now and you want to save a little bit of money, or even wait until the new camera releases to save even more money, this camera will be great. That's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. So this is a video how it looks like on my Galaxy S22 Ultra. I think it looks really good for a phone. And this is how it looks like on my GoPro Hero 11 on linear mode. I think it still looks pretty good too. And